as fancy as you get. He finished putting all the curtains down. 20 degrees warmer in here. Here it comes, sweetheart. He's just trying to feel for a blockage. Hair is not straw, even though it looks that way. I've never ever had a lamb or a ewe with pneumonia, but we don't want to lock it up totally yet. Good morning, I'm Lynn, and welcome to another day at Ewetopia Farms. It's the day after the big tour, and it feels kind of weird not having to clean things up or anything, and it actually feels weird to look at the yard. Everything seems so tidy. I mean, we try to keep things tidy, but I got to admit, having 50 odd people come over is a real incentive to get caught up on stuff. So everything is like spick and span around here. I actually really like it. And I haven't seen fresh gravel down for years like this. So we should do that definitely more often. And one thing about everybody that came to visit yesterday, we've had lots of tours here, but I gotta admit that those people from Quebec were the most interactive and friendly group that we've ever had here. And we would definitely welcome any of them back anytime. So this is how we do it here, the old-fashioned way. No fancy equipment here. This guy here is about as fancy as you get. Him and his bucket. Arnie, try get some in the pail. It's kind of like the salt mineral, isn't it?
I like the birds, feed the blue jays.
Oh, is that cold today?
Yeah, it's cold.
Have a look at our bin. Oh, normally I could put my camera in here and show you inside the bin. Remember, I've shown it before. But we're jam full right now. Looks like Arnie was just opening the laneway. So we'll see what he's up to. What are you up to? What?
Water in the curtain.
Oh. Oh, you brought.
I figured they should go down because they put them down in the cold.
Yeah, so he finished putting all the curtains down. It's a really cold, windy day today. It's not that the sheep need to be protected from the cold because they're quite woolly and warm, but we need to have them set up so that they don't freeze up in the eaves.
We miss out on the rain all the time on the lake. We're at the end of the lake. We miss out on the rain a lot of times.
Yeah.
But you'll find that New York State will get rain. And if you look at that right there,
let's have a look.
New York State right now is getting snow. And anybody that lives in New York State right now is listening can confirm that. That's snow. And they're getting on the other side of that lake.
So that could come over here.
Not likely.
But you just need to be prepared because the curtains do freeze up. And now we can put them up and down whenever we want. Oh, look at you.
You know another thing I confirm?
What?
You feel the heat in here?
Yeah.
Okay. So maybe you should open up a little ventilation, eh?
For sure.
But you know what the sheep do when it gets warmer this time?
What?
They eat less feed.
Oh, yeah, probably. Yeah, because cold temperatures make you hungry, just like at home in the winter time. If you're in Canada in the winter and you're locked down in the cold, you're probably going to hit the fridge and be eating all your comfort food, which is all fattening. Whereas in the summer, you probably are dealing with salads and eating not too much. But yeah, if you could stand in the barn right now, it's extremely cold and windy outside, but he's just pulled down all the curtains, and it's, I don't know, God, it's got to be 20 degrees warmer in here. We're talking 20 Fahrenheit warmer, but the wind can be ruthless, and it's actually really nice here, like for humans working. Like Arnie said, the sheep will want it colder, so we'll roll the curtains down now so that they have air blowing through the top as well. But now, if a storm does come, if the New York snow heads this way, And we don't want it in the barn because when the snow blows in the barn, then our bedding pack gets wet. So we would close the curtains so it stayed dry. And then the next morning we would open it up.
I think the Rams have the biggest appetite.
Look at, he wants you to pet him. His head was there waiting for you to pet him.
Right now, you want to do it?
Yes.
He's itching.
I know. Give him a pet. We gotta treat them all.
Oh yeah.
If one has it,
If
they
one
all
has life,
they all
have life.
yeah. So they all will have to be treated. And yeah, we do realize that on the first treatment it will kill all the live lice, but you do need to do a follow-up treatment just in case there were any eggs on there that have hatched since, and that should be the end of it. But yeah, it happens. But you know that wool's a nice warm fiber because you never see the sheep shivering, no matter how cold it is, because they got all fantastic woolly coats. Thank goodness it's a sunny day today because it's really, really windy and cold today again. But the sun's making it feel a little nicer with the curtains up anyway. Oh, look at our little buddy came outside to greet. Go pet him. Go pet him. Hi, sweetie. What are you doing? This little guy, he's so exuberant. You're so exuberant. Feed him so I can show people how he jumps on you. Oh my goodness, you're so exuberant. Hi. Here it comes, sweetheart. We gotta give this guy a name. Honey, are you hungry again? Hi. Hi. You're a twirly happy fellow. Hi. Hi. There, now pet him. See how he pets.
He wants to eat right now.
Okay. So now my phone's doing really weird things. As I'm trying to videotape, it keeps coming up with a 911 emergency call thing saying I can press it to call 911. I keep turning it off and it keeps coming back. I swear I've had nothing but terrible luck with the internet this week. Trying to get my shop organized. Somebody hacked my Visa, so I can't pay my bills right now because I'm waiting for a new Visa card. Google has got my address wrong now all of a sudden. It's putting me as living in Sealy's Bay. And try change your address with Google. It's a nightmare. And you'd say, why does it even matter? But on Google Maps, it affects that. Google does autofill and puts in your address when you're trying to buy things. And when you try to change it to the right one, it won't let you. It just keeps putting back in the wrong address. Some days you just want to pull your head out when you're trying to work with technology. But look at these guys. They're totally cute. Hi, buddy. Come here. Come here. Hi. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, it's okay. There we go. That's the way to do it. Yeah, that's the way. Yeah, it's nice to get a petting, isn't it? Oh, so all the curtains are down in this barn too. It's so nice and warm when it's like this. I love it. Our ram with the stones is not getting better. We've been treating him every day with vinegar and stuff and hoping some days he'd look better. Today he's not looking good again. Urinary stones in rams is a huge problem, and it's kind of a really devastating thing. I hate it. But my guess is that he's not going to make it. He's just trying to feel for a blockage, because sometimes you can feel lumps in it, but it's trying to get it to pass through, and if it's far back, it's a real problem.
I think it's right there.
Do you want to try some more vinegar?
No, I wouldn't. I just spent time. I think it's right there. Right there is the lump.
We gave him some more vinegar, but it's not looking good. Everyone else looks great though. So that's all, the coverall's done. The curtains are all down, everyone's fed. And I was gonna say, Buddy's graced us with his appearance at the barns today. But he's back there and I think he's heading towards the house. Hey Buddy, are you getting cold? Arnie just came with some mineral for the coveralls because they're pretty well done out here. The only friendly Suffolk in this group, aren't ya? It's a Dorset ear. They're all the friendly. But her problem is she's got the name Nibbles because she has to bite on everything, and that's especially hair. Hair is not straw, even though it looks that way. And as we finish chores, those clouds are getting closer, and it's cold enough for a storm. If you want to know where Max is, he's always stalking Ben. So the next part of winterizing the barn is to close some of the windows in here. We don't want to close everything down yet, so we'll probably leave these windows in this barn open for a while longer, because you do want it to stay really fresh. People were a little amazed on the tour when I told them that in the 25 years I've had sheep, I've never ever had a lamb or a ewe with pneumonia. And because that runs rampant if it comes into your flock, it spreads, and you'll know they have it. They start running fevers and coughing, and just the way you would when you're feeling sick. It's usually having bad air that they're breathing in the barns will irritate their lungs and make them prime for catching the virus. So that's why it's always good to keep the air fresh, because that ammonia burns their lungs. But I swear to God that we've never had it here, and I'm gonna knock on wood because I don't want it here. I hear it's quite a deadly thing. But Arnie's got these windows in this barn which are all over the barn, and for the summertime he has them wide open like that. He's still got them open. You can see he's got them on an angle now. So we're gonna cut down on the wind or snow coming in. Again, we don't want snow in here because it makes the bedding pack wet. We don't want that, but we don't want to lock it up totally yet. It's very cold for us humans, but it's definitely not cold enough for the sheep to warrant locking it down. Once we start lambing in a couple of weeks, we'll lock down some of the windows at night, just in case somebody had a lamb overnight and we weren't here.
Getting ready for Christmas. Yeah, Lynn doesn't have to say she doesn't get looked after. Look at all the stuff I do for Lynn.
Christmas is getting close now, so if you hadn't had a chance to do it yet, please check out our new merch store, and you might have some last-minute gifts there for under the tree. The link for our store can be found in the description below.